Welcome to the Mesa Chamber of Commerce Inside Business Podcast. My name is Sally Harrison, and I'm the CEO at the Mesa Chamber of Commerce. Today, we are in the University of Phoenix podcast studio with our guest, Duane Roen of ASU.
Hi, Sally.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad to be
We've
here.
been waiting for this day, Duane.
I have been too.
Well, today we're going to talk about the ASU Polytechnic Campus. So, I have some questions for you. Let's get started.
Okay.
Tell us what the ASU Poly campus is like.
It is absolutely a lovely campus. I have fallen in love with the place for all sorts of reasons.
How long have you been there?
I've been at the Polytechnic Campus since 2004. I've got programs on other campuses as well, but I'm primarily responsible for coordinating things at Poly. I'm dean of ASU's College of Integrative Sciences and Arts, but I'm also the vice provost of the Polytechnic Campus. You know what I love about it, the architecture is so beautiful. The desert
it's a nice campus.
It is. The desert landscaping is so beautiful. If you turn the clock back 15 years, it wasn't quite so beautiful. And then the sense of community on the campus is phenomenal.
How many students are out there right now?
We have a little over 5,000 students on campus, plus another couple thousand students who are taking online degree programs that grow out of the Polytechnic campus.
That's a big campus.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
But it's the second smallest ASU campus.
So you said you started there in 2004. Is that when the campus opened?
The campus opened in 1996 before that. But when
I had no idea.
But when I got there in 2004, it was really small and did not look the way it looks today. I really encourage people to get out there today to see what it's like.
It's very nice.
It's amazing.
Well, tell us what guides the work of the faculty and staff at that campus.
You know, what guides our work at Polytechnic Campus is what guides the work at all the ASU campuses, and that's the ASU Charter. And the ASU Charter, it's fewer than 90 words long. What it says is, don't evaluate us based on whom we exclude, but judge us by whom we include and how well they do. And then also evaluate us based on how well we serve the community through our teaching, our service, and our research. And we are so proud of that charter. And I talk about it every day of the week, and I think about it many times every day of the week. And it's really important because when you look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics, for example, and look at post-secondary attainment, based on level of education. And you just look at those data, that table very briefly, and you understand why it's so important.
You have really impressive figures about your campuses everywhere you look. ASU is at the top. It's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
How does ASU, particularly the Polytechnic campus, make a difference in our community?
Well, we make a difference in all sorts of ways. One, we think that we contribute to economic development in all sorts of ways, by producing well-educated students who, when they enter the workforce, are going to contribute. Mary Lou Fulton Teachers College, for example, which has a presence at the Polytechnic campus, has 273 of their students who are actively engaged in working in the Mesa Public Schools right now as student teachers or interns or other things.
That's great.
We also are involved in all sorts of things. For example, I have been involved in the Mesa Chamber of Commerce Education Committee.
Yes, you have.
For a few years
now.
As
a chair, thank you very much.
My pleasure. It's a joy. And then also some of us at the Polytechnic campus, and to be fair, other ASU campuses are involved in the Southwest Mesa Economic Resource Forum, better known as SMERF.
Yes, you are. That's a really good event, actually, once a month out at Gateway Airport.
It is. It's so much fun going to those SMERF meetings every month because I get to hear about all the economic development in the area near the Polytechnic campus. It's just phenomenal what's going on.
A lot of activity out there.
It is. I get excited every time I go to one of those meetings.
Well, so you brought up SMERF. We, from the Economic Development Advisory Board from the city, which I sit on, we did a very brief bus tour in that area, and now the Chamber's going to be holding a bus tour, and we'll be including ASU, the Poly campus, on October 30th.
Great.
So that'll be fun to kind of get to show off that campus a little bit during that
Terrific.
tour.
Yes, and as I understand, I'll be involved.
Yes, you
So,
will. I heard you would.
yeah.
Tell us what kinds of academic programs are available at the Poly campus.
So one of the things I like to do is to tell people all of what's going on academically at Poly. Sometimes people think it's the campus that existed a decade or two ago. Right now we've got 5 colleges offering programs at the Polytechnic Campus, engineering, my college, Integrative Sciences and Arts.
What did you just say? What was that second one?
The name of my college is the
Oh, your
college.
college.
My college is the College of Integrative Sciences and Arts. Mary Lou Fulton Teachers College, the W.P. Carey School of Business, and School of Sustainability, plus Barrett the Honors College. And among those 5 colleges offering degree programs at Poly, we have roughly 100 undergraduate and graduate degree programs there. So there's a lot happening academically. We're probably going to meet the needs of just about everybody.
Well, that's good because according to all of our businesses, we have a lot of needs here.
We do.
A lot of workforce needs.
Yeah, and a lot of the programs there contribute directly to workforce development in the East Valley, especially in engineering and in business and agribusiness in particular, but also in the sciences and in education and sustainability.
You said agribusiness. If somebody wanted to come out and just take a tour, do you have tours available?
We have tours all the time. We will personalize tours. We've done that for some people who are involved in city government in Mesa, for example. But we're happy to do that otherwise. But we have all sorts of scheduled tours going on.
I think that'd be
throughout
fun for people.
the year. But if there are a group of leaders from Mesa in particular wanted to come out, we'd be happy to tailor the tour
We might have
to
to
your
put that
interests.
together. What kinds of research do faculty conduct at the Polytechnic campus?
A wide range of research, and I'm going to list just a few of them that come to mind. The algae research, looking at algae as a source of fuel and food, microgrid research, Civil War research, engineering and mining, wearable robotics, manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, ocean ecology, wildlife biology, mitigation of food waste, food deserts, food insecurity, landscape horticulture, and dozens of others.
So how does the Civil War research fit into all those other things? Because you just talked about a lot of things that are very cutting edge, and then you've got Civil War worked in.
Well, you have to remember that research by nature, regardless of what field it is in, should be cutting edge. So we've got a faculty member named Brooke Simpson, who teaches history at the Polytechnic Campus, who does research on the Civil War and on the American presidency, which is very relevant all the time.
Right.
So people who are doing research in the humanities, for example, are providing new insights into things like what happened at that point in history.
Interesting. Tell us what kinds of extracurricular activities do students get involved in at Poly?
A lot of activities, and we're so proud of our students. For example, our Desert Wave underwater robotics team, which is all women, for example, recently competed. They finished 3rd in the world.
Oh my gosh.
Behind Russia and China, which means that they were first in the United States. A couple years ago, we had the AZ Hyperloop team, which competed in the SpaceX competition.
Right.
And they finished in the top 8 in the world of more than 1,000 teams have competed. A Superstition Review, which is a literary magazine that we run out of the Polytechnic campus, and students who work on Superstition Review get to work with some of the best-known writers in not only the United States but the world. It's phenomenal. We've got students competing in national wildlife competitions. We've got a robotics club. We've got over 100 clubs at ASU.
That's pretty cool. Sounds like you've got a little bit of something for everybody.
We do.
Tell us what's new at Poly.
Well, we have new degree programs at Poly. Some recent degrees, for example, in psychology and counseling, and there's a big need for people who are interested in mental health, as you know from our work on the Chamber Education Committee. And those degrees are growing rapidly. We've got a new degree in user experience, for example, about the interaction between humans and technology. We've got a new residence hall that's under construction right now. We also have this fall we had the Travis Manion 9/11 Heroes Run on the campus, which is new for us, although it's not new to the Valley. And we were so proud that the Travis Manion 9/11 Heroes Run had the biggest participation ever.
Nice.
So we were thrilled about that.
I saw some things posted on social media about that. It looked like a great event.
It was.
Well, tell us about your future plans for the campus.
Well, we have been planning for some time now for an innovation zone on 300 acres on the south side of campus currently, where there's old housing left over from World War II. And what we're looking there is to have businesses, research facilities that are interested in the kinds of work that we're doing, in advanced manufacturing, for example, in robotics, those kinds of things. But, we're interested in working with a very wide range of business and industry who might want to co-locate with us to take advantage of the resources that the campus has to offer.
It's pretty exciting stuff.
It is.
Do you have anything else you want to share today? I think we could probably go on for hours talking about everything that's happening out there.
I would love to.
Well, you can come back.
I can come back. I can come back.
Yeah. Anything else?
Well, just a couple more things.
Sure.
The last Friday of the semester, which is right around December 1st, Friday afternoon, 3:30, we've got, and we do this every semester, Innovation Showcase.
I've been to it.
Isn't it great?
It's very fun.
Yeah, where hundreds of students show off their engineering projects that they've done, oftentimes in collaboration with local businesses who commission them to do that research.
I would say they have every right to show off some of those things.
They're
very impressive.
Phenomenal. Yeah. And those engineering projects cut across just about every segment of the economy, including agriculture.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We, coming up in February, we're a few months off from February, but we've got Open Door at the Polytechnic Campus, and we'll have Open Door at the other campuses, where on a Saturday, the campus is open for the afternoon, and we get a couple thousand people who show up for that. We especially love to have younger kids show up for that so that they can see what it's like being on a university campus.
That's cool. Well, Duane, thanks for joining us today on the Inside Business Podcast. You can find all of our episodes on the Inside Business Podcast at iTunes, Google Play, or your own favorite podcast website. You can also find them online at mesachamber.org.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you.